So I often like to go to the Goodwill near where I live and just see what they've got there. I've picked up a couple things in the past like calculators, keyboards, mice, etc. They usually have screens there like LCD displays, but I don't pick those up. But this time I picked up something interesting. A GPU. It's a GeForce 210, or so it claims. I've already opened the box because I wanted to see if there was a GPU in there anyway. I wasted $3 just to see if there was a GPU in here, and there is. Except, it's not a 210. And I'll explain. Here's the card that was in the box. As you can see, it is a passively cooled card, so it could have been a GT210. There was a passive cooled version. Except there's one thing to note. On the box, it advertised HDMI. As you can clearly see, HDMI. There's no HDMI on this card. There's just DVI, S-Video, and VGA. Not only does that mean it's most likely not a 210, but there's also no NVIDIA branding anywhere on the card, which usually they put like about right on the edge, right about in this area on a card like this or around here, the NVIDIA logo. All the NVIDIA GPUs I have, except for my 1060, by my knowledge, does this. This does not. And my arm's starting. Another thing to note is this is definitely an older card. It uses the old electrolytic capacitors instead of solid states. They all seem to be just fine. I can also tell this is an older card because the sticker here dates it at 2005. My guess is this is an older Radeon from 2005, probably an X series or a Fire Pro. Who knows? I'm going to go pop this into my Windows XP test bench and I'll see what happens. So now I'm here at the Windows XP test bench. I've put the card in, and now here's the smoke test. Alright, it's outputting video, so that's something. Let's see if device manager it does a unrecognized device or something like that. Welcome to the new hardware wizard. VGA compatible. That didn't help. Video controller install software automatically? I don't have Ethernet plugged in. Let's give this a shot. Alright, so I just plugged in the Ethernet. It should be getting an IP address. Yes, connect to the internet. I wonder if it's actually searching Windows Update for a driver. I cannot install this hardware. I guess we're finding out the hard way then. Device manager. Alright, restart. This is interesting, because not only do I not know what this card is, but Windows won't even tell me what this card is. So, this is a mystery card for me and Windows. So maybe I can just grab the hardware ID from Windows and then punch it into Google, because I might have to do that. Then 1002 dev 5870. Oh? Is this a newer card? Or is that a B? I can't... No, that's an 8. 5870. And subsys 0603102. That doesn't return anything. But typing in the first bit, this bit returns a device hunt list, Cypress XT Radeon HD 5870. So we're gonna go ahead, and it'd be weird for a Radeon 5870 to be in that small. That can't be a Radeon 5870. I've seen how big those things are. Those are huge cards. For those that don't know, those cards are gargantuan. They're huge. So, anyway, let's just pull up AMD Drivers. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give it a shot. But there's no way on earth. Actually, let's see if Windows sees how much VRAM it has. This might be a helpful determination on what the card might be. Oh, unavailable. Nice. Okay. That didn't help. Yep, Radeon, oh no, that's the new... That's the, it'd be this. 5000 series. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt, and I'm trying the 5870 drivers. Because, who knows? Windows. Can I find one for Windows XP? I know for a fact the HD 5000 series has. This isn't helping. This is not helping. This isn't a download page. That's... Oh. Please ensure you're updating your operating system. Yeah, I'll update. Windows Legacy Drivers. Is this it? Is this it? Is this all I get? I don't even get drivers? Okay, thank you for wasting my time. But actually, hold on. Yeah, okay, so it's not a 5870. So, it definitely did return, though, an ATI, or an AMD/ATI. Because that is the PCI vendor. Since it says it's from 2005, or I can assume it's from 2005, maybe I should try looking older? Actually, I have an idea. That's returning a lot of different graphics cards. Starting from the ATI Rage up until, like, the 9800, so that kind of nails it. Oh, no. That's a bit newer than that, too. Hold on. I'm searching up the part number, the PN number. Oh, there we go. ATI Radeon X300 SE 128 megabyte. There we go. We identified... From the looks of it, I think I've identified the mystery card as a Radeon X300 128 megabyte card. So, to confirm, I'm going to go ahead, pop over to AMD's website, and download AMD Drivers Legacy Graphics. Oh yeah, this is definitely Legacy. God, it's the low end of the cards. They're probably going to be like, why are you downloading drivers for this thing? Windows Vista. Okay, so it has support for Vista. That's a good sign. 2010 was when the drivers were last updated. That's actually not that bad. Because if I'm correct, this card... Because I had an X series card. I had an AGP one, though. Growing up, I had an X700 Pro. Good card. That thing actually lasted. You could play Fallout New Vegas on that thing. But that, I believe, came out in 2003. I know the X series was the first from AMD to be natively PCI Express instead of using an AGP bridge, which was relatively new at that time. Or that was new at the time. Let's see. Radeon X300 SE. Which means this is the lower end of the DDR RAM. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, would you look at that? I found this exact variant of this card, albeit the PCB is blue, and it came in an anti-static bag. And there's 2 left, and they want $43 for it. Jeez. The box for this thing is ugly. It's got this weird alien-looking dude on it. Well, let me pull up the specifications of the Radeon X300. I found a review from August 1st, 2005. So it was released on October 5th, 2000... Oh, that's the Hypermemory Edition. When did this one come out, then? Radeon X... Oh. Oh, this is based off the same stuff that the, 9700... The R300, core. God, I miss that old installer. Not gonna lie. So the X700 was a completely different chipset. It was an R400. Interesting. The X300 was released in 2004. These boards were based off the RV370 110 nanometer process, and the that's for the X600. These were nearly identical to the chips used in the 9500 and 9600, only differing that they were native PCI Express offerings. These were very popular in Dell and other OEM companies to sell in various configurations: connectors, DVI versus DMS59, card height, full height versus half height. I'm very curious also as to how well the X300 can game. I have a couple games on here. The card's not that warm. I actually just felt the heatsink, and it's actually rather not warm at all. It's not cold, but it's not warm. It's like lukewarm. Maybe it's because it's not doing anything. But now, for the test. Okay. The .NET Framework 2.0 is required to run ATI catalog. So you're saying I can't access my GPU settings unless if I install... God, this is what I hate about Windows drivers, but it seems to work. This is definitely a X300. Or I would assume it is. Yeah. I'm assuming it is because I can't open the Catalyst Control Center. I don't have .NET 2.0. And I'm not really going to install it just for this card. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to take this card out, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just thought it was interesting. I thought this was just something fun to look at. This is probably going to be a poorly edited, rambling video, but it was fun to identify a $3 Goodwill Mystery GPU. I'm opening Quake 3 and I'm doing a time demo. It's not going to be as effective because I took my capture card out of 60 FPS mode. So it's just going to look like this until we see the end result. .8 frames per second, which isn't terrible. For reference, the Quadro that was in here got, I think, like 200. But, I mean, considering this is a low-end card from 2004, based off of an architecture from, I believe, 2002, it's not awful. It's not dreadful. I think I can give it a little more push. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to open. No, bad. I have to stop Steam from attempting to update. It completely ruins it. This is a fun sign. It went black. Oh, no. Hi, I'm a cursor. Where did the game go? HL2.exe stopped working. That's usually what happens after you Alt-Tab out of a source game. The results are in, and I can't remember any of the other 3D Mark scores I had, so I don't know how good compared to anything else I have 9041 is. I can't use the online result browser because I'm 99% sure that's gone. But I can show the details here. Thank you for not telling me the specific card it is, but wonderful. For all I know, it could be an X550 or an X1050, which, you know, total local video memory is 64 megabytes? Wait. Call me crazy. I'm 99% sure this program can address more than 64, because it registered the 256 on my old cards. Is this a 64 megabyte card? I'm gonna download .NET 2.0. I'm incredibly curious now. So, I have .NET 2.0 installed. Time to restart, because always restarting helps. Or at least I've been told that. That doesn't work, then. Yeah. Is it just not gonna work? Am I not gonna be able to... So this says 128 megabytes. But 3D Mark said 64. Open the Catalyst Control Center.